Bioremediation is the use of microbes to clean up the contaminated soil and groundwater. Some types of bacteria eat the contaminants and turn them into small amounts of water and gases such as carbon dioxide and methane. There are different types of water pollutants. The first one is the organic pollutant, which are just any kind of animal or plant that is in excess on that ecosystem. For example, frogs, when there are an excess of frogs, or the little leaves where the frogs stand, where there are an excess of that little leaves, and the river or the water source is just invaded on the animal or plant. Another example are the inorganic pollutants, which are just any chemical that do not belong on that ecosystem. An example would be any kind of herbicides, pesticides, or any industrial compound. Another pollutant is the thermal pollutant. Let's make an example. There's a river or any kind of water source next to a factory, and the factory uses that water as a cooler. So when they return the water, it is on a higher temperature than it was before. And lastly, the ecological pollutants, which are any kind of the other types of pollutants, the thermal, the organic, the inorganic, but caused by nature rather than human activity. Some different ways to purify water are, firstly, I'm going to talk about settling, which is sometimes water has some oil residues that can be easily removed by simply letting the residues go to the bottom, then taking them. Another way is the removal of the dangerous microorganisms, which is simply a process of chlorination. But sometimes microorganisms aren't bad because they can turn some dangerous bacteria that the water has and turn them into something that is not dangerous. So that's also another process of purification of water. Another way is when the microorganisms do not work and are not an option, you can use any type of physical or chemical techniques.